In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Lyft's Finbit app. First, if you haven't downloaded it yet, do it on Google Play Store. Once you have downloaded it, you'll have to register if you don't have an account yet. If you do, log in. To do so, you can choose to either enter your phone number or your email address, and of course, you'll have to type your password. Before we have a closer look at the homepage with its financial data and list of surveys, let's have a quick look at the menu, which you can access by clicking on the three white lines on the top left corner of the screen. There is not much to do here once you have created your account. You can change the language if you go to Setting, and also find buttons to update and share the app, to change passwords, and to log out. Let's go back to the homepage where you'll find financial data and a list of surveys. When you click on Financial Data on the homepage, you will be redirected to the Respondents List page. These respondents are respondents whose financial data you are required to input. Select one of them and you will be redirected to their profile page, which you will need to fill in according to the instructions. In this part of the app, you have two tabs: Setup and Report. In the top left corner, if you click on the three white lines, you'll have different options than what you saw previously. If you click on Account, you'll see the respondent's profile information. This information can be edited by clicking on the pencil on the right side of the screen. Next, if you click on Progress Report, you'll have an overview of the income, savings, and expenses recorded for this respondent so far. In Financial Diary, the information will be displayed as graphs. Use the Report Filter page to customize the detailed financial diary to be generated on the Financial Diary page. The following category in the menu is Recurring Expenses. Bottom right of the screen, you can click on the plus sign to add a new recurring expense. First, you'll have to name it, then choose a frequency, an amount, and a date of expenditure before pressing Save. If you click on Setting, you can set the language and currency. In both sections, you will be given several options to choose from. If you need help navigating the app, you can refer to our User's Manual by clicking on the Help button. If you want to go back to the Respondents List page, click on Switch Respondent. If you go back to the home page, you'll see that there are two main tabs: Setup and Report. In the Setup section of the app, you will create the sources of income, savings accounts, and loans that you have. In this case, I have created 3 sources of employment. These can be edited and deleted at any time. If you want to add a new source of income, press the plus sign, bottom right of the screen. You'll have to name it, select the type of income it is, and other additional information. For each income source you have created, there will be one of the following signs. This sign indicates that you have recorded new information that has been saved on your phone but hasn't been sent online yet. This sign indicates that you have modified existing information, that it has been saved on your phone but hasn't been updated online yet. And this sign indicates that the data has been updated online. These signs will also show in other parts of the app. Once you have created your income sources, these can be edited or deleted at any time. To add new income sources, click on the plus sign bottom right of the screen. To create new savings forms or loans, you have to do pretty much the same, except that the information you will be asked is different. Once you have set up your income sources, savings forms, and loans, you will record the amounts for each of these categories in the Report section of the app. Not only can you record your income, savings, and loans, but also the hours you have worked and your expenses. If you press Income, you will have to select an income source, which you previously created in the Setup section, and then fill in the other boxes. Finally, press Save. If you want to check your income list page, click on the green circle with a list sign on it at the bottom right of the screen. The green button named Hours Previously Reported is linked to the next section in the report page, Hours Worked. Here you can register time worked that hasn't been paid yet. For instance, in employment, I worked 6 hours on October the 27th. I saved then, and let's say I got paid today. So I tick it and press the green button bottom right of the screen to enter an amount and a date. This can be useful to keep track of hours you have worked, but that haven't been paid yet. In the savings section, first select your savings form, which is one of the savings form you previously recorded in this setup section. You can also create a new savings form from this page. Then you'll have the option to enter either savings withdrawn or savings added. Enter the amount withdrawn or saved as well as the date, and finally press Save. To review your savings report list page, click on the green button with a list sign on it at the bottom right side of the screen. For the loans, select a loan source, and if there's no previous loans saved, select New Loan Taken. Then fill in all the other boxes as required. If there is a loan, select it and enter the amount repaid as well as the date of repayment. To review your loan report list page, click on the green button with a list sign on it at the bottom right side of the screen. Let's move on to the expenses page. First, select the expense type. Is it business expenditure or private expenditure? Then fill in the boxes as required. When you press Save, you will be asked the following question. Do you want to register this expense as recurring expense? Whose answers are either yes or no, unless you have previously saved expenses, in which case there will also be a third option, existing expense. If you press yes, you'll have to name the expense, choose a frequency, weekly, monthly, or yearly, and save. If you press no, only your current expense will be saved. If you choose existing expense, choosing recurring expense will appear. Then you'll have to select the recurring expense from a list. If you click on no, only your expense will be saved. In order to log out, you have to go back to the menu, on top of the screen, switch respondents, and go back to your home page, and then you'll be able to log out.